Moving on to the next question, question 5. What is the missing number x of the series 7x 21 31 43? So we have to find the missing number here. We'll just first write down the numbers 7x 21 31 43. So there is a pattern. If there is a pattern, there is 7 here and 21. So we know that 7 into 3 is 21. But you see the numbers that is following 21, it is not divisible by 7. So it is less likely to be multiplication that involves 7. So there is something else. So if you see these two numbers, the difference between these two numbers is 10. That is very clear. Right away we can see the difference between these two numbers is 10. Then the most obvious thing to do is check whether what is the difference between these two. So 31 to 41, then 2. So the difference is 12. So the moment we see something like this, if the difference has some connection, that is here it is a difference of 2, then we should check whether there is a pattern like that. What if the difference between x and 21 is 8, and what if the difference between 7 and x is 6? So we should see whether that fixes. So 7 plus 6 is 13, and if you check, 13 plus 8 is 21. So that is the relationship given, and we can say the answer is 13 here. That is option C. That is, if you write 7, 13, sorry, 21, 31, 43, the difference between these consecutive numbers, that is second number minus first, third number minus second, similarly if you take, you get the difference as 13 minus 7 is 6, 21 minus 13 is 8, 31 minus 21 is 10, 43 minus 31 is 12. That is the difference between the if you take the difference between the consecutive numbers, that is going in a series with a difference of 2. So 6, 8, 10, 6, 8, 10, 12 is a series with a difference of 2. So that is the relationship. In exam hall, try to look for patterns like the way I discussed now. So 7 and 21 is something that we can see whether 7 into 3, since 7 into 3 is 21, we can see whether any such combination is possible. So if that is not the case, then go see whether there is any difference involved, there is any relationship between the differences, or whether the any squares are involved, difference of squares. So there are some fixed patterns. So if you are not intuitively able to come up with such possible patterns, the only way to go is do as much questions as possible before the exam, so that even in that pressure in the exam hall, you will be able to see which pattern they are asking for. If it is too difficult, you can even leave the question. If it is if it is an easy question, make sure that you have enough practice to not miss out that easy marks. Okay, that is a solution to question 5. C is the answer.